What is going on, guys? And I have another Walking Dead video today. And today I'm going to be talking about if Telltale is actually going to be making a season 4 of Walking Dead. The Telltale series, not the TV show, obviously. So before I start talking about this, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. And let's get right into the video. So I've been thinking about this for a while, ever since A New Frontier did start. Now, obviously, A New Frontier is the third season of this series that Telltale has created back in 2012, and as we all know, it usually takes Telltale about 2 years for the next season to release. So after A New Frontier is finished by the end of next month, being May, then around 2019 or 20, we might be seeing The Walking Dead season 4 if Telltale decides to go forward with that. So the reason that I think that Telltale, might be thinking about making season 4 or not, that it's not a definite, is because if you haven't noticed, Telltale did release the first 2 episodes of A New Frontier on the same day, and then we waited 3 months for episode 3. And then we were all thinking that we had to wait another 2 months for the 4th episode and then the 5th episode after that. But, as we all stand corrected, episode 4 released 1 month after March. And if Telltale decides to do this one more time, then we can assume that episode 5 will be releasing next month in May. I have been seeing some comments on my video saying that they don't agree with this. They don't agree with this pattern that Telltale is doing right now, because that means that season 3 will be ending much sooner, and we are used to having the season last longer than they have made this time span for season 3 in New Frontier. Now, the reason that I think Telltale is releasing these episodes much quicker than they have for season 1 or 2 is because I do think that this is the final season of The Walking Dead. Now, before you start commenting, you don't want this, you want more, I think they're doing this because they want to finish The Walking Dead's series, as fast as they can, because obviously they love their fans and they want to continue, their games. But there's so much that you can do in Walking Dead, and so I do think this is the final season of Walking Dead. Now, I want to see a season 4. I hope they make a season 4, but I think that Telltale is going to be making A New Frontier the last season just because they're releasing it faster. And I think the reason that they're releasing it faster is because they want to finish this, one of their most popular series, if not the most popular series of their games, so they can start creating these new games. Because if you don't know, last year they created Batman Telltale series, and then this month they released the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, and who knows what else they have or making right now. So I do think that this is the final season, just so they can have more time to create these new games. Now, I have not been interested that much in the other games that they have made compared to Walking Dead, because Walking Dead is just so much better. So I do think that is the case right now for why Telltale is releasing these episodes faster. Now, I hope I am wrong. I'm begging that I'm wrong and that Telltale is going to make a season 4 and that they're releasing it faster, because who knows why. Maybe season 4 is going to come out next year. But I do hope that they continue this series for as long as they can until it starts getting boring, which it most likely never will. Walking Dead TV show has gone past 5 seasons, and that's a lot of time. And so maybe the Telltale will hopefully do the same thing, go to 10 seasons of the Walking Dead game. Now, I do think that is, overkill. Maybe they'll stop at 5, but I just hope that season 3 is not the end of this series, because it's such a good series. Now, I did enjoy season 2 and 1 way better than New Frontier, just because that Clementine wasn't the lead. Now, obviously Lee back in season 1 was the main character, but that was different because that was the beginning, so we had no knowledge of what this game was going to be about. And then season 2 we already had some knowledge on Clementine, so that was already great. And then season 3 they brought in this new storyline with Javier and all of that stuff, and then Clementine's like a side character, and I don't really like that too much. But it's Walking Dead, so you can't hate it. So hopefully I'm wrong, guys, and I hope that they do continue Walking Dead, because I love this game and I want to see more of it. I want to see more of Clementine and AJ's storyline, and I'm still waiting on that Lee return, even though that's probably never going to happen. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.